Yo, what is going on, everyone? It's your boy Pup. We're here for week 1 of the PPDL, that is Puppy Pwn Draft League, because it's my own league. We're rocking a little cup kind of plus sort of thing. So we have Pokemon like Delibird, which is on my team. There's other Pokemon that are normally banned from the little cup, like Plusle and Minun are here, Ghastly, Yanma, Porygon, a couple of those other Pokemon that are babies or, really bad anyways, but we really wanted to use them because it's a lot of fun. But we are taking on Goatlurks. I'm going to go over my team in a second. But if you guys do enjoy some more Little Cup content, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe. I love doing the Little Cup, and we're going to be uploading it for the next 8 weeks and hopefully playoffs, and hopefully we can actually win a title instead of just getting lost in the finals. That's about it for me. Let's get into our team. So I'm just going to go over this really quickly. We have Delibird as our Focus Sash lead Pokemon. I can just click Spikes versus most of their team, and it's really annoying because they have no removal, and it hurts pretty hard, even though they're not the best in Little Cup. But we also have Drill Run, which hits something like the Voltorb, and if they want to stand and click Thunderbolt on me, I can knock them out in one hit. Ice Shard is great for like the Deerling or potential a setup, not Shell Smash because they don't have it yet, but the Sinistea. Jangmo is second. We have Item Claws, so we can only run 2 Eviolites, so Jangmo is one of them, and he is my Terra Captain on the team. It's free Terra with no preview, and we're just rocking like full-on Adamant Dragon Dance. We have Brick Break in case they want to set up Aurora Veil, and the other 2 moves are Outrage and Iron Head. We need 2 Dragon Dances, and then we just win the game on the spot. I don't think there's anything they can do about it at that point. And then the third Pokemon on my team is going to be Piplup. This is just a really nice defensive pivot into their team, being basically, I mean, it's really defensive on both sides. So it can switch into Pokemon like that Vulpix. It can switch into the Cubchoo, which is a big threat under Hail. And it could probably switch into Teddiursa decently well, even with Terra, and it's obviously great into the Houndour. Next up, we have a Choice Scarf Mudbray, which is going to be the MVP in this match. They have 1 resistance, which is going to be that Applin. That does not want to take it very well, especially if they don't choose it to be one of their 2 Eviolite Pokemon. So I feel pretty good that we're going to be able to destroy them. We also do have Close Combat and Rock Slide if we need to click those. Tinkatink with an Oranberry, really fun. We have the ability Pickpocket, so if we hit them after we use our Oranberry, we get to steal an item to potentially have 3 Eviolites, which would be great. But it's a nice specially defensive Pokemon, so I'm able to switch into both the Vulpix and the Voltorb. I guess also the Sinistea as well, and I can Encore that if they try to set up Calm Minds or Nasty Plots. Stealth Rocks is really nice to pair with the Spikes, Thunder Wave, and then Draining Kiss, just solid options. And then my last Pokemon is going to be a Mirror Herb Bonsly. I have Sturdy, so I always live 1 hit, so I can go hard into something like a Cubchoo or the Sinistea if they want to try to set up. Potentially try to get some of those boosts and be able to destroy their team. I have Trailblaze to raise my speed, but we really need 2 to be able to do anything. But Earthquake plus Stone Edge is really solid into their team, and then Sucker Punch can help me revenge a Sinistea like without having to use my Sturdy. That's gonna be it. Let's get straight to the battle. Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Pup. We are here for week 1 of the PPDL, my Puppy Pwn Draft League, and we are facing off against Goatlurks. We just were trying to play on a competition, and they brought a level 60 Sinistea. So now we are on a 20-minute timer, so hopefully it doesn't take too long. So I'm going to try to do some looking up real quick. We already know what our leads are. I didn't really actually choose this lead. I just chose it down my list. But we're leading with the Delibird. We're Focus Sash anyway, so it works. They're leading with the Deerling. My Terra Captain is here with the Dark type on my Jangmo. Theirs is Teddiursa, which is not at this game, which is pretty nice for me. But yeah, I feel pretty good about this. Obviously, it's not like super Little Cup if you see Delibird in this game, but it's actually pretty solid. Speed ties with the Deerling, and if they're Eviolite, they are able to live any hit that we want to go for, which could be a little bit annoying, but it's not the end of the world. I really like a Spike Up against their team. It looks really solid, just to be annoying for them, so they can't have any sashes or anything, and I feel like they're going to be too scared, so they're going to switch out. So we're just going to Spike Up. So they're just going to Wild Charge. It's fine by me. We're going to bring it down to the Sash. The way they click that, I think that they're probably Choice Scarfed. And we could do like 50% with Ice Shard if we wanted to. But if they're Scarfed in a Wild Charge, then I might as well just go out into this Pokemon, right? It's a little bit risky though. Definitely a little risky. I could go out into my Jangmo-O, who's a dragon type right now. We can just Dragon Dance in their face. So I think I'm going to do that. So one Spike Up, obviously not like the best in Little Cup. Not like the same. We're going to go out to our Jangmo-O, our Terra Captain here. As yeah, they are like super choice scarfed. They do 3 damage to Jangmo-O. Let me see. Wild Charge. Doing 3 damage. That's a max. No. They're just probably like max attack basically, and that's the normal roll. I think we just Dragon Dance up here. What do they want to switch in on this Pokemon? I mean, basically nothing. If they have like a Mirror Herb on something, it could be a little bit scary. But we're just gonna go for the Dragon Dance in their face. Pretty sure this Pokemon is Scarfed. Yeah, like very sure. They took a lot of recoil as well. They're gonna go out to the Alolan Vulpix. And this could be their Eviolite Pokemon. Gonna be Snow Warning. They take spikes. If they are Eviolites, then if they are Eviolite and very invested, at +1 we might not knock them out. If they're Eviolite and no investment, we do just straight up knock them out though. I also do have Brick Break here in the scenario where they set up an Aurora Veil. Let me see. If they set up Aurora Veil, I could just Dragon Dance again. Like, this Pokemon has Moonblast. If they're max attack, Moonblast, it does not knock me out. So I could just Dragon Dance and go for game here. Yeah, let's go for another one. Because if they want to get up a Veil in my face, then we'll definitely just be able to knock them out through it. Oh, I forgot to Terra. We would have lived that for sure. I'm so stupid. Oh my goodness. We easily would have lived that and we would have just won the game. Oh well, it happens. That is very frustrating for me though, being that stupid. Because I probably would have just 6-0'd them there, being at +2 speed. Would have been faster than every single Pokemon on their team. But we're going to go out to Tinkatink here, and I think I'm just going to set up the rocks. They're good against them. They're going to land a Hypnosis. That's insane. Yeah. I guess that's the only way they could have been able to beat me at on last turn. Alright. I think we still go for rocks. Draining Kiss is solid as well. They're going to withdraw the Vulpix. What are they going out to? The Shroodle. So Shroodle can like set up with Swords Dance, which is scary. But we do have Encore. We do wake up, which is awesome. Alright, I think I do want to click Encore here in case they want to go for like a substitute sort of thing. Even if they SD, this is fine. Oh, that's actually funny. We're trying to Encore each other. You love to see it. You really do. But now we're in a bad spot because I just messed up. We're gonna go out into our Bonsly here though. We should be able to take this Pokemon on decently well. I don't know what they really get to hit me. They're gonna copycat me. Alright, they're gonna Stealth Rock. That's kind of fun. That is actually really fun. Part of me wants to Trailblaze, but I think Earthquake is just great into them. So we're just gonna go straight up for Earthquake here. They're gonna Parting Shot. Give me a -1. I don't really mind it. Even if the Deerling comes in here, they're decently offensive. So Earthquake into Sucker Punch after Rocks and a Spike might be enough to do it. So they go out to Vulpix. Okay. That's fine by me. They're going to take the Rocks, which makes me think that this thing is Eviolite. Wow, they take a lot of damage from that. They can try to put me to sleep. They definitely could. But I have the sturdy on this thing. I might as well take advantage of it while it's here. They're just going to Blizzard. We'll live that. No freeze. We're going to get the Trailblaze off. So now we should be faster than this Pokemon. I guess what? If they're max timid, then they will outrun me. But that's why we Sucker Punch here. Easy. Yeah, we're going to take out the Vulpix. They can Encore me into this if they choose to go out to Strudel. Then I'll expect it. We get a nice knockout for Bonsly. Man, I really should have 6-0'd them by just clicking Terra Dark. Terra Dark also maybe wasn't the best idea in this game, but it is what it is. But Strudel comes out. They're obviously just going to click Encore. They could click something else, but I think it just makes sense to go back out to my this guy. And we're looking great for a Mudsdale or a Mudbray endgame. They don't have a switch in at all. Gonna go out to our Tinkatink here. So they're gonna dig. Are they Power Herb? They're not Power Herb. Okay. So the smart play is to just sacrifice our Delibird here. Do I want that to happen? Not really. But it has to. So I'm just gonna sacrifice it. I think that should be fine. Dig Strudel is good tech. We're going to go down to the rocks that they set up. What is their moveset? They're Dig, Parting Shot, Encore, and Copycat. So Dig is their only attacking move. That's crazy. Alright. That's crazy, yeah. I think we're free to go out into Mater here then. And the worst they can do is click Parting Shot versus me. But does that really do anything? I think I'm in a good spot no matter what. With Vulpix down, Cubchoo isn't that big of a threat. So yeah, they're just going to Parting Shot me. Mudbray is a -1, but still going to do a lot of damage with an Adamant Earthquake. Alright, let's see what they want to bring out. If they bring out the Cubchoo, it probably just goes down, right? Unless they're, whatchamacallit, if they're Eviolite, then they still probably get 2-hit KO'd, potentially. It's a roll. Probably in their favor, if they're Eviolite. So they're gonna go Deerling. This thing is Choice Scarfed. So they're gonna outrun me, so I can't, like, stay in or anything. We're gonna get a nice EQ off. It's not gonna do it, but they can never do it again. I think we're just gonna sack off our Bonsly here. It doesn't really do anything. I guess Sucker Punch is nice. But I think we have to sack it off and go Tinkatink. This Choice Scarf Deerling might be it for me at the end of the day. Which is really sad because I should have just won this game off the bat. So they're gonna Headbutt. That does knock me out. But they're Scarfed into Headbutt. That's really good for me. So we're just gonna go out into our Oranberry Pokemon right here. And I mean, do they switch into anything from me, really? I mean, if they want to go Strudel, I guess. Strudel doesn't even switch in well to this. So they're just gonna Headbutt. It does a good chunk of damage too. We're gonna flinch. Serene Grace. It's kind of nasty. Alright, but they're letting this thing go down to me, which is great. Just don't get flinched again. I guess we would have to get flinched another time too. Come on. Let me hit. We're gonna steal. Okay, they're Sash. Wow, they really were Sash the whole time. So they're not Scarfed. That's crazy to me. We're finally gonna get the Draining Kiss off. That Deerling goes down. But they were really Sash after all of that. They risked the Speed Tie and me clicking Triple Axle turn 1. Which would have just destroyed them. Don't have Triple Axle on the set, but bold play by them, or they just didn't know. Probably more likely that they didn't know. Because Little Cup, man. It's hard to know it all. Alright, they're gonna go out to Sinistea here. That is scary. This Pokemon does not get Shell Smash at this level. So that's good. Sinistea. This Pokemon could be their Eviolite user. If they want to Shadow Ball me, how much is that doing if they're like max attack? If they're max attack, they can do like 50%. They can do a good chunk. Draining Kiss also does a lot back. But if they are potentially Calm Mind, I want to click T-Wave here. So we are faster. I'm going to tell you, I did not actually expect to be faster. Although it's probably a speed tie. And they plot. So they're at +2. We just click Encore here. We show our whole moveset. And we get this thing trapped. So it can basically do nothing. And I kind of like the offensive pivot straight after Mudspray. It basically just gets a knockout, I think. So I think we're going to go straight out to it. They probably will switch out here too. I'm assuming they go Shroodle. No, they're just going to plot again. That's fine by me. This Pokemon will go down, for sure. And they're still not even going to know that I'm Scarfed, because they're paralyzed. Yeah, they easily go down. That's great for me. The scariest Pokemon at this point is probably like a potential Eviolite Cubchoo. If they're not Eviolite, we always knock them out. Especially after spike damage. Okay, if they're Eviolite and they've taken a spike and a Stealth Rock, looks like they get OHKO'd anyways. They need a lot of investment, I think. So I'm gonna risk it. We're gonna go for the Earthquake here. Yep, we do knock them out. I think we're gonna sweep here. I don't think there's anything they can do at this point, because Voltorb definitely goes down unless they're Air Balloon, which would be interesting to say the least. They go after Voltorb. Is this going to be Air Balloon? I could see it. They're not. They're Boots. Okay. Yeah, so we just EQ here. We're going to be faster than this Pokemon. They're not Shucka. They're not Eviolite. Voltorb's going to go down, and then Shroodle's going to go down the next turn. So I fumbled away like a guaranteed 6-0 basically at the beginning of the game. I guess unless I got frozen. But we do end up sweeping with our Mudbray here, which is great. The Spike and the Stealth Rock did a ton of work putting that Cubchoo in range. Basically all we needed, but you know, getting damage on their entire team was really nice. Good game, 2 Goat Lurks here. They're going to copycat and get an Earthquake off. It's not going to be enough to knock me out for sure. Not even close. Yeah, so good game. Definitely going to have to play a little bit better in the next one. Especially, I really want to win this league. It's my league. Got to win it, you know. But that's going to be about it for me. If you guys did enjoy, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.